All right, I want to welcome you to Contemporary Issues in Youth Ministry. A little bit about me. I've been involved in youth ministry for a number of years now. Been celebrating 10 years of marriage. Was a middle school pastor for 3 years before I got married, and my wife and I have been in youth ministry a fair amount of our marriage. So I'm an associate pastor. My wife's a youth director, and definitely involved in youth ministry, enjoying seeing God do a lot of good things with the youth at our church, and been a blessing to serve in that area. I have 3 kids, one that is going to be born in the end of October, and a 4-year-old, and one that will be turning 2 during this class in June. So excited about that. So that's a little bit about me. I serve at Joy Church in Matthews, North Carolina. So maybe some of you are close by. I haven't gotten to know you guys yet. So a little bit about the course. 2 great textbooks, but very different. So sort of be braced and ready. The Youth Worker's Guide to Helping Teenagers, Van Pelt and Hancock, just fantastic. I teach out of this book all the time. It's a great resource, not just for ministry to youth, but just ministry in general. So much good stuff, and a very easy read, very friendly. You will enjoy it. When you get into Chap Clark, again, fantastic resource, but really a heavier read. So buckle up, be ready to dig in. Some very important scholarly work, but it's just written on a more academic level. So it'll be good for you, but it will be more challenging. So be prepared for that. He's basically saying that youth in our day and age, and he did studies across the entire nation in the United States of America. He started on the West Coast and did study groups, focus groups all the way across. That students feel abandoned by adults in our culture, and so have created an entire subculture within our culture where they hide, where they find refuge amongst one another in this safe place from adults who they feel abandoned by. That's the basic premise of the book, and I encourage you to really dig into the introduction. You'll get a good framework there to then understand the rest of where he is going. It's very important, and very important scholarly work and contribution to our field. So it is important stuff that you need to understand. And if you have questions as you're going along, please feel free to email me, info@leeuniversity.edu. And if you need to talk, I'm happy to set up a phone conference, whatever we need to do. I want everyone to do well in this class and excel and succeed. But this book, it is important that you get it, and it is a little more challenging. So I wanted to prepare you for that. As far as the other assignments go, pretty straightforward stuff. If you have any questions, let me know. I would encourage you as soon as possible, I'm trying to be sure I get the wording right on this stuff, as soon as possible to jump into scheduling your on-site stuff and your interview. So some of you guys are already jumping on this. Great job. But try to get those set up, because that can really take some time to track down the sites that you can go and visit, and not to mention squaring down something with a school counselor. We're coming to the end of school, so who knows how much they'll be doing in the summer. And please let these guys know this is a very short interview. I think you have 5 questions. You're asking for maybe 10 minutes of their time, 15. You're not asking for a half hour. You're not asking for an hour interview. If you can get 10, 12 minutes, maybe you send in the questions in advance so they can have their thoughts together. But this is important, and it can be really difficult to chase these guys down. So let me know if you run into issues there. But start now, and be blessed.